I've been at Project Harmony for 9 years, so I've been coming to Speaking to Children for 9 years, and it's an event that I have a lot of respect for. But this one especially, her impact's endless, and there's not a more deserving person for the Kids First Award.
She and I first met when I was a county attorney on a case that I was involved in. A year later, Jean Klein calls me up and goes, "Well, would you help interview for this new position at Project Harmony?" I said, "Sure." And in walks Colleen. And I remember at the end of it, Jean and I looked at each other and said, "Well, this is a no-brainer."
The legislation had appropriated funds for an MDT coordinator. So my first job here was as an MDT coordinator helping county attorneys facilitate MDTs. It was initially extremely difficult. The players didn't play very nicely together. I remember my first meeting where professionals were actually pointing fingers across the table and there was a cuss word exchanged.
They started out pretty rough, in all honesty. There was a lot of tension between the MDT team and the Department of Health and Human Services. There has been so much collaboration through the years and evolution even. I'm so grateful for the relationship with Colleen.
And I went and told Jean that afterwards that I don't know that I'm the right one for this job, but looking back now, we have 11 different specialized multidisciplinary teams, probably 15 to 20 meetings a month with special staffings. And now judges court order cases to be reviewed at the MDTs.
When I think about Colleen and her impact at Project Harmony, across our community, across Omaha, and the services we now have for youth who have experienced childhood trauma or abuse neglect, those services just didn't magically appear. They had to start with a leader who saw a problem and who was willing to respond.
In 2017, there was a problem with missing youth that OPD brought to us. There were 3,200 missing juveniles. Many of those were 13 and under that required an immediate response by police, and they requested our help with that.
Early on in the process, when we started trying to tackle human trafficking, we were running into all kinds of challenges, some of which we didn't have good answers for, such as housing. Our number one concern was always like, where's this kid gonna go? All of a sudden I'm getting an email, hey, we have a partnership with Boys Town for your bed crisis for these at-risk juveniles. Just having that reassurance and that peace of mind was huge.
One thing I always tell my leaders is there's always something more you can do. If that's not what's right for the child, there's always something more we can do.
She's always been solution focused, puts kids and families first, and then we make decisions from there.
She cares. Like, at the end of the day, she cares. A lot of people say they care, but then, you know, when it's cold outside, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, people don't answer the phone. Colleen's gonna answer the phone.
She has worked her entire life putting kids first.
Watching her help others has just made me really proud of her. She is almost like a mother to everybody.
The whole time we were growing up, we had lots of friends that call her Mama Roth. Still part of our extended family now.
She is forever my second mom, and I will always hold her near and dear because she was there for me in a time that I needed her most. One of the most consistent people I've had in my life to look up to, especially as a woman.
My Grammy has inspired me to be a teacher because I could be the person that says, hey, I wonder if this kid's having a hard time, maybe I could help them.
Congratulations on receiving this award. We're so proud of you.
The work is hard, but it's so rewarding. I think people who do this work do have to have a certain passion for this work, and we do pour our whole heart and soul into it. I'll be leaving a piece of me behind for sure.